My great-grandmother was a suffragette, and she was forced to leave school to take care of her brothers and sisters, and but that didn't hold her back, and she fought for women's rights at a time in the U.S. at a time when you know, it wasn't a given that women could have the right to vote, and her name was Amelia, and I was named after her. So there's that as well. But yeah, I think I've just been really lucky to have a lot of strong women in my family who showed me that anything was possible. And so presently my mother really inspires me, and my daughter. My mother told me once that people who are good at languages aren't afraid of making mistakes. You have to put yourself out there, and you might say it incorrectly, but that's how you get good, is by not being willing to make mistakes and not fear being laughed at or the consequences. And I think probably that is what laid the groundwork for me to not fear what might come as an entrepreneur. Well, first of all, I'm a girl, so I had that in the bag. I think as a child, you're always asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? It's, you know, it's kind of drilled into your brain as a child. What do you want to be? And I would always answer two things, a teacher and an artist. I discovered as well that I had such a fascination for languages and other cultures. I was fortunate enough to travel to a lot of places and live in a lot of places. And specifically when I lived in Iceland, I was sitting in a cafe and inspired by how Icelandic people are everybody's a good musician, everybody's talented at multiple things, and they would come to cafes and share art and music and ideas, and I thought, oh, this is a kind of a gathering place that I would like to emulate, and that's basically what led me to my idea of wanting to have a language school that's a home away from home, really. And I find that Frankfurt is and has been the perfect home for Speakeasy because of how international it is, and it continues to become even more international. I'm excited to see how the city is growing, and I can't imagine Speakeasy being Speakeasy anywhere else. So it's exciting.
Good, perfect.
Okay. Oh my God, it was so good.
All right.
Was it? Okay.
Open the window.
Looks so good.